A guy named Kenneth from Oklahoma has been documenting some seriously strange stuff going on inside his apartment. He says he's had this nagging feeling for a long time that something unseen is hanging around. Then, one day he's just sitting there and notices a spray bottle on the table doing something it definitely shouldn't be doing. Take a look.
I swear to God, that thing is moving. Watch that, babe. Is that moving? Ooh! Holy shit.
That bottle slid clean across the surface and dropped right off the edge. No vibration, no draft, nothing. And Kenneth wasn't done. He caught something else not long after. Have a look.
Even more mysterious.
Come on, focus.
None of Jessica's other cameras pick the figure up.
That camera usually catches anybody walking in and out.
I even got something down there.
The camera over the door did not catch anywhere.
That's not
at all.
jamming.
Now the camera on the backyard.
Yeah, it is. I need the light.
Up anything in it.
And as for any other cameras in the area,
The hell?
The neighbor from right across the street. I
Look at that.
through her videos and nothing showed up.
It's super weird, but also intriguing and compelling to me. Other security.
His bedroom door moving on its own, even with an object deliberately placed there to stop it from closing. He's gone back through that footage more times than he can count and still can't make sense of it. Whatever is going on inside that apartment, Kenneth is no closer to an answer today than when it all started. This guy had been dealing with weeks of weird sounds moving through his house and objects turning up in the wrong places. And everyone around him just kept telling him there had to be a normal explanation. Then one evening, he's home alone, hears something coming from his bedroom and grabs his phone. Have a look.
Whoa, what the f? Man, this is too freaky. Way too freaky.
The moment he steps inside, things start moving and nobody is touching anything. Already unsettling. But then he points the camera toward the TV, and in the reflection behind him, this dark, human-shaped figure rises up for just a couple of seconds, and then it's gone. He spun around immediately. Nothing there. That was the night he stopped trying to find a logical explanation and just accepted that something was in that house with him. This content creator started posting clips after a string of bizarre things kept happening around his house. In the first one, he's just messing around with his dogs, heading to grab them some treats. Completely normal afternoon. Then something happens that stops him in his tracks.
Pow! Whatever. Let me get you a treat. Alright, wait. There it is. There you go. That was weird.
drawer slides open by itself. He's standing right there, nobody near it, and he genuinely has no idea what just happened. He checked, couldn't explain it. Then in another clip, he's just heading upstairs when a door suddenly slams shut right behind him. Just watch. No open windows, no breeze, no reason for it to move like that. Already 2 incidents that don't add up. But the strangest one came while he was just working from home.
Hello?
Whether something genuinely unexplained was going on in that house, or there's a perfectly boring answer sitting somewhere behind all of it, people online are still split. The videos aren't going away anytime soon. This one comes from a dad named Ricky, and it's one of the more deeply unsettling things on this list. He started noticing his young son, Elliot, having quiet conversations by himself in his bedroom. Except the way the kid was responding, it really sounded like he was talking back to someone. Ricky got uncomfortable enough that he started recording.
Elliot, what are you doing? Oh, that's cool. What's that? What's that in the corner?
The man hanging.
Oh, why have you drawn that?
He's hanging up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does he do?
You notice me out tonight?
Why?
Because he does this.
Oh, really?
But I'm not allowed to tell anybody.
Okay.
The boy told his dad there was a figure standing in the corner of the room, someone Ricky couldn't see at all. And then Elliot drew a picture of it, a man hanging from a rope. Ricky wanted to believe it was just a kid's imagination running wild, but then it kept happening.
Stop it.
Elliot, what are you doing?
I see the man hanging.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right.
He's crying and I keep saying stop it.
Is he crying?
Yeah.
So this is the photo of the hanging man he's seen in the corner of his room. I'm going to ask him to draw it again when I've rubbed it completely off. Elliot, can you draw the hanging man for me like you did before?
No, because you'll tell me off at night.
What if I don't let him? What if you can sleep in my room? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Right, so what's these on his face?
Tears.
What's this?
Straight.
Oh, okay. Does he cry quite a lot?
Yeah, because he's got hay fever up there and he's up there
Okay.
in the corner.
Okay, thank you.
But he annoys me at the night because he keeps saying he always bangs and you just...
So, Ricky set up a camera in the room one night to see for himself what was going on. What it captured genuinely shook him. The boy is lying completely still, and then his legs just get yanked downward like something grabbed them. He bolts out of that room immediately. Ricky watched that footage back and knew he couldn't rationalize it anymore. Whatever was happening in that room, it was real enough to terrify his kid. And that's enough. Dustin says something has been latched onto him for years. Wherever he goes, dark shapes follow, shadows moving in ways that have nothing to do with him. His name being whispered in empty rooms, that feeling that no matter where he is, he's never actually alone. Things hit a breaking point during an overnight shift at work.
First off, the lights are not supposed to be on in here. Secondly, this one was flashing right before I started recording. Are you good? What the f-
Lights that had no business being on suddenly flipped on, one of them going absolutely haywire like it was reacting to him being there. When people went back through the footage, they spotted a faint shape near the exit sign, and some of them heard something, a voice, low and clear, saying, "Leave." But it didn't stop when he got home. A knife slid across his kitchen counter on its own, and when he played the clip back, there was a raspy voice caught on the audio just before it moved.
Get ice because I'm out, got it. But okay. So this is it. It's pretty good. This is probably just because the microwave was like higher than normal, maybe? I don't.
That one hit differently for him. Things move when no one's around. Footsteps through empty rooms at 2 a.m. He's thrown everything at it. Prayers, cleansings, protective charms, and whatever this thing is, it doesn't care. If anything, it seems to push back harder every time he tries. And now it's following him outside, too. paranormal or not, this guy is genuinely living in fear, and he has been for years, wondering if whatever this is will ever actually leave him alone. A guy named Brad had barely settled into his new apartment when things started getting weird. And instead of panicking, he did something most people wouldn't. He started filming. One evening, he was just sitting in front of the TV when something in the room caught his eye. Take a look. Right there at the edge of the room, a tall, human-shaped shadow just standing there, not moving. It held its position for several seconds before melting away into nothing. But that wasn't the last time Brad saw it. He tried shining a flashlight directly at it this time, but the second the light hit, gone. And then things got even stranger when his cat completely locked onto a closed door and refused to budge.
So my cat's been watching that door for a while now. Oh. This apartment, man. Freakiest place I've ever been. Butter, get out here. Oh, I can't do it anymore.
The cat wouldn't take its eyes off that door, like it knew something was on the other side. And then the door opened on its own. Brad walked in, looked around, nothing there, but he said the feeling of something being in that room with him was impossible to shake. People have been going back and forth on this footage ever since. Genuine haunting or just a string of really unsettling coincidences? Hard to say. This woman was pulling a late shift alone inside a century-old theater when things started happening she couldn't explain. A massive, heavy door had already slammed shut on its own twice in a building that was completely empty. Instead of leaving, she decided to start filming. Take a look.
Since when does it do this? I just heard the door slam like 2 times and my eyes are tearing. Oh my god.
That huge theater door swings wide open, nobody anywhere near it, no windows open, no airflow to explain it. And then, just to make things worse, it closed again on its own while she was standing right there watching. She checked everything around it afterwards and found absolutely nothing out of the ordinary. Freak environmental effect, or something that doesn't have a clean explanation. Either way, it's not something you'd forget easily. This driver was making his way through a remote stretch of Australian outback road late at night when his headlights landed on something in the middle of the road that made his stomach drop.
This. Seen way too many horror movies for this shit. Oh, you're a psycho, mate.
Just standing there in the dead center of the road, a single figure, not moving, not waving, not reacting at all. The driver slowed right down and crept past, eyes glued on this person the whole time, and they just stood there, completely still, as the car rolled by. Some people think it was just someone stranded out there in the dark. Others think what's on that footage is something else entirely. What do you reckon? This girl and her friend were out for a summer trip in the Philippines, visiting this gorgeous, secluded cave with crystal clear water. They were swimming, filming, just enjoying the day. At some point, they drifted further into the cave and realized they were completely alone in there. She didn't notice anything strange while filming, but when she watched the footage back later, something in it made her stop cold. Have a look. Just beneath the surface of the water, a pale face, eyes open, staring straight up at them. The moment she saw it on the footage, she looked back at that exact spot. Nothing. And the water was clear enough that you'd see anything down there. They hung around for a long time, waiting to see if something would come up. It never did. A guy named Ethan was going back through footage from his driveway security camera one evening. Just his parked truck, the road, some trees under a streetlight. Completely normal setup. Nothing should have stood out. But then he spotted something. Keep your eye on the stop sign, left or right side. Watch what materializes.
And watch the stop sign on the left or on the right-hand side. It materializes. There's the head and shoulders.
There's the person
walking down the road, turns and walks up the road and disappears behind the f***ing tree.
That's just freaking nuts.
This semi-transparent human shape just appears near the sign, walks across, then turns and heads behind a tree, and never comes out the other side. No camera glitch, no obvious explanation for where it went. Some people are convinced it's a lens flare or some kind of optical trick. Others look at the way it moves and think that's something else entirely. Honestly, it's one of those clips that's tough to shake once you've seen it.